guys, Chris Chavez here from ChavezCreative Company. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So I wanted to talk to you in this episode mainly about when you know you're about to be on camera. Do you prep? Do you prep before going in? Or do you go in blindly, just right off the top of your brain and start talking about your business? What do you do? Which one are you, a planner or are you simply a doer? But before, guys, you know what I'm gonna say. If this is your first time here, please hit that like, subscribe, notification bell so you can be notified of all things as I create them. And a little side note, as of today, whenever this is solidified here in YouTube, I am relocating actually from Seattle, Washington to Nashville, Tennessee. Moving there at the end of May. Today is what, May, what is today? Today's the 4th, today's May 4th. I am leaving May 29th. So ChavezCreative Company is going to be Seattle, Nashville based, but I am going to be primarily in Nashville. So just wanted to fill you in, hence why I haven't been really posting a lot. Work has been crazy, and plus leading up to the move, there's a lot to do, guys, lots to do. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with simply planning. Doesn't matter if you have a product that you're trying to sell, a service you're trying to offer, or if you're a brand new business just trying to get your name out there. When you're stepping in front of the camera to promote all these things, you have to plan ahead. Think about what you're gonna say before you even say it. And if you see my other videos, you know I'm not a big fan of scripts, simply because people think that memorization is going to be the way to go about that, and in turn they're gonna think about memorization and not the words that they're actually saying. And so their mindset is completely not on what they're saying, but what they're trying to say, you know what I mean? But some people work that way. They are better at memorization. If that's you, continue doing what's best for you. You know what you're good at. But I like to do bullet points, right? Like if you know your service, right? You want to promote your service for the very first time. Just, think about the first 4 bullet points of what that product does, the solution, the problem, and then the call to action, just small little things just to wet your audience's whistle. Planning ahead is so much easier and so much more valuable than just spitting off words, because if you just randomly go in front of the camera without any preparation, you're not gonna get the message across. You're gonna play back what you just did and you're gonna be like, I gotta redo all of this. I have to, I didn't get any of the things that I wanted to get across. I have to do it again. I have to rework this. It happens. I mean, starting out in my business, I've done that plenty of times, trust me. And that leads to the next topic, your client's needs. Think about them when you're filming, right? Think about who you're speaking to. What is it that they're having issues with? What is their problem? What is the crux of their business? What is the crux of their life? Your target audience. In my case, I work with a lot of small and medium-sized businesses, and so a lot of them aren't really comfortable in front of the camera. It's yet again, it's why I created this episode to begin with. It goes back to square one of not just marketing, but just business in general. If you're creating a product, how is your product going to benefit their lives? Is it going to solve their issues? How is it going to stand out and make you different than your competitor's product? Do you know what I mean? It goes back to that, is knowing your audience, and it holds so much truth to marketing, video, advertising, everything involving marketing is geared towards your audience. So the next bullet point is, are you listening to the words that you're saying? Let me explain that a little bit more clearly. So if you are not fully in the moment of you being on camera, if you're not fully invested in that time of you talking to your audience about the things that you're talking about, then the words that are leaving your mouth they're gonna fall on deaf ears. They're gonna go, they're just gonna fall short, because you're not listening to what you're saying. You're not getting to the heart of the message. You're not getting to the simplicity of the message. It's all about personality, simplicity, and being in the moment. And a lot of that comes with inexperience in front of the camera. You're really nervous, you get really shy, you don't know what to say, your palms are sweaty. I almost wanted to go into Eminem there, knees weak, never mind. But inexperience in front of the camera does that, because when you get nervous, your voice speeds up, you forget what you're saying, you say ums a lot, you constantly look at the person behind the camera saying, I'm sorry, can I do this again? I'm sorry, let's try it again. It's okay. It's gonna come with time, but be in the moment. Listen to the words that you're saying, because your audience I hate to say it, they're listening. So be in the moment, pay attention to what you're saying, be present, and prepare. And the last bullet point, do you take video seriously? Now I know, yet again, if you don't have experience with video, or if you don't have or never thought about creating any video content for your business, you might think of it as something that's like, yeah, you know I need that, but I'm far too busy with doing X, Y, and Z. I say this over and over and over again, the value of video is so vastly important to your business, to any business, because visuals get through to your audience, to humans, more than anything, more than the spoken word, more than the written word, because you can visually see something in action. If video was so detrimental to a startup, if you're just starting your business, people need to know who you are. They need to see the face behind the business. They need to know what the business is. You can't just write a LinkedIn post with a couple of pictures saying, hey, my name is Joe Schmo and I have a Sloppy Joe business, check it out. And you have a picture of a Sloppy Joe, it just doesn't do it justice. Later on, yes, you post photos and things like that, but start out with doing something like this. Hi, my name is Joe. I have an amazing Sloppy Joe business, and my key ingredient is blah, blah, blah. Cut to different scenes of you showing the Sloppy Joe being made and your restaurant. There you go. Under a minute, you have a very, very powerful video that's going to hook people in saying, oh my gosh, Sloppy Joe's is my jam, let's check this restaurant out. And I know I've said a lot of these things before in previous videos, but I wanted to really just keep hammering this down to you that, we get so bogged down with the minute details of our businesses, the revenue, our employees, leads, ROI, all these crazy things just kind of build up in our minds, especially if you're the owner of the business. But to go back to video, to go back to remembering to create video content, to be in the moment and listening to the words that you're saying. Like I said before, your audience is indeed listening, guys, so speak to them. Don't be afraid to speak their language, speak directly to those needs. It's going to pay off. Consistency is the name of the game when it comes to anything, especially with video. Hey guys, that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you really enjoyed my content, please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Because the goal of this isn't to be YouTube famous. It's to help you in your video marketing needs. It's to help you figure out things as you go along with your business. So I really appreciate it if you just, share away to those you think would benefit from these videos. And until next time, guys, have a good rest of your day. Go out, create, and inspire.